Howdy folks, I'm Bairdos, he's Jimmy Bonsai, and we're back with some more Final Fantasy XI. Tonight the aim is going to be to progress as much as we possibly can with the Adoulin sort of area restrictions, so that we can make sure that we get involved in Wildskeeper Reives when they happen this month, which will be quite a lot. So, first off, we're going to check the Gulby dial box, and then we're going to open our special key, and I'll show you what that special key is now. Wow, a chocolate tonic, that's really helpful. So this month, well, not the whole month, but from the 11th to the 30th, every day you're getting a dial key abjuration. What that can give is something new or something old from the abjurations. We're hoping for new stuff, obviously. And supernal hands. That's not new. Not happy with that. That's not a good start. But hey, beggars can't be choosers, right? So, let us activate this point. And then first off, what we'll need to do is see about unlocking the logging ability. The way Adoulin's kind of broken up is certain areas are locked behind reefs, and to be able to destroy the reefs you need to have logging or I can't remember what the other one's called, but effectively being able to break rocks. I think it's called logging. Might not be that. Hey, where are we? Yeah, it's called logging. I'm pretty sure we get this just outside. We also at some point need to learn watercrafting from the quest I'm on a boat. And we also need to learn climbing. Demolishing, that's the other one. Right. But first off, we need to learn logging. Huh. Did not realise it was as simple as speak to Chufty, then go take part in a reeve, and then you're done. Oh, that's nice. So what we'll do is we'll call our trusts out. This is also something that's just been added. Cornelia has just been added as a trust. She gives a certain amount of haste, a certain amount of accuracy, a certain amount of ranged accuracy, and a certain amount of something else, which is lovely. Get Chateau involved. We don't need no stinking tank. Where's seed? There's seed. Because we don't need healing, I've decided, clearly. Well, and I'm also not started the quest, that's a That's a great start. Right, it is Elmric, this bloke. Ugh, another pioneer come to brighten up my day. Bah, if you really want to prove yourself as a member of the Pioneers Coalition, you're going to have to learn a few tricks. What do I mean? Any staunch veteran would know that the jungle has grown at a dizzying pace over the past few years, owing to some force that we cannot even begin to fathom. But all you naive pioneers from the Middle Lands come waltzing into Ulbulka, thinking you can just chop down trees to clear the way. But it's not so simple. Damn things sprout up again like weeds. Logging is necessary to even have a prayer of proceeding further into the jungle. Such techniques will help you clear a path deeper in. Not that I'd expect you to be able to put up a fight against the savage beasties there anyway. So, are we going to do this or not? If you want to learn about the logging skill, you're going to have to join a colonization Reive. So that's that. Right, and it's no night time, so there will not be an umbrella up around here. Oh, I forgot to get the Ionis. Whoopsie. Right, while we are running, I'll double check the supernal. Abjurations. Yep, it's from Voidwatch. Yeah, it's the really cool looking, but no longer any good 99 set. The 10 Ryu set. Like I said, really cool looking, but not any good anymore. Oh, someone's been through here and destroyed their Reive. So you never know, we might actually get right through to the colonization Reive is started at H8. So just further up from here. Which I hope someone else is there. Because we can't actually do logging at the minute, we're not going to be able to make any dent in the Reive, which is going to mean that we can't actually get an evaluation. I think we got... Did we? Nope. Wasn't her? Oh, no, there we go. There's the administrator. Do we have something for you? Yes, I do. Good. So, a few episodes back, maybe when we first came here, I picked up a coalition assignment for delivering stuff to an outpost. That was me fulfilling it. The further away from Adoulin you do them, the bigger the rewards you get. And this is where you enter Delve for this area. That rock back there. No one's here. So if we were to join that, we wouldn't be able to make any dent in it whatsoever. So it would not fulfill our purposes. Buggeration. And no one else is in the zone, so it's not even as if we can do anything. Suppose we can go in. I mean, someone needs to be hitting on the roots for you to be able to do any damage to it. For you to be able to get what's the word I'm looking for here? An evaluation, which is what we require to be able to get a login. And I don't think we're going to be able to get it, because even our trusts won't be able to damage it until we've got the ability. Yep, there's Eda in it for nothing, Chantal in it for nothing. Saving our magic's doing nothing. Come on, just give me a re-evaluation. Even if it's for nothing. Ain't gonna happen, sadly. Yeah, Gustav, just you go and wreck them. It's fine. Gustav with a 5800 on that little opinion there. That's just not even fair. Oh, there's a blue in the area. Value time. Gustav hasn't killed it yet. What's he playing at? Yeah, I did now. Come on, build it down. Don't be going straight to the Wildskeeper Reive, please. Speaking of, how much build do we actually have? Not a whole lot. We're going to need plenty to be able to get a Wildskeeper Reive. And he's out of this one. Oy. The only way to get to the north is by going through the reef, so it's the only way to get to the home point. So I need to get through this reef. It's a bit annoying that you have to actually do damage to the trees for it to give you credit. Yeah, I think we'll kill this other opinion and then check the zone and then we'll leave if nothing else has appeared. No one else, sorry. Smash. Yeah, we'll just head. I'm gonna assume that we won't get the quest done by doing that, but I mean, it wasn't going anywhere fast at all there, so an annoyance to be sure. So we've got this one to work on, and we've got the motorboat, which technically we don't need to do any reefs to get to. So that's doable. Certainly need to work on trying to get some more build though. And I can't remember exactly how far we need to go in the Seeker's Adoulin quests before we can get Wildskeeper Reive access. So we're going to need to do that as well. So what we'll do is we will head to see about doing the watercrafting after this, because I know we can do that without needing to go through any reefs. Ah, that worked. That's a bit upsetting. Well now, this does come as a surprise. You actually learned a bit about colonizing. I can sense the thirst for knowledge deep within you. Too bad you're too dull to absorb it all. No harm in trying though. Ready to learn logging? Now take a look. A little job here, a hack there. You may be a little bit green still, but I trust that you have now learned the basics of logging. Now get back to pioneering before I kick your butt all the way to Adoulin. Still got a lot to learn if we're going to colonize the land, but with pioneers like you around, it'll take twice as long. Keep on fighting and discovering more about the land, and one day I might just recognize your potential. Not that I'll get my hopes up. Kaboom! Progress. Not a wasted first chunk of the video. Huzzah! Right, so I have no idea why I'm just used to having to run. That's all it is. That is all it is, I'm just used to having to run. Because obviously never used to be able to, you've never been able to call chocobos here like rent chocobos. So I've always just kind of had in the back of my mind, can't get a chocobo here, so I can't use a mount here, but you can. So yeah, that's it. Anywhere that now has a logging colonization reef we can do, which is good. Once we've done the watercrafting bit, we'll need to come back to Adoulin to see about doing the demolishing bit, because without that we can't make progress in what's it called? The place that Zapdos calls home. Nah, it's gone. It's in my top 10 areas, or yeah, top 10 areas as well. Wasn't Yorcia, wasn't Mormar, wasn't Khmer, wasn't Rakaznar, Marjami, that's the one. That's actually another thing about the reefs. We do actually need to go around and do so many of each area's reefs for records of eminence quests, because, as you'll see in 2 seconds, oh, don't want to join that. By doing 2 layer reefs in Czak, we get capacity point bonus of 1%, and by doing 2 layer reefs in Yahtzee we get the same 1%. If we do colonization reefs, that's 2 for 2%. So that all adds up. Whereas Wildskeeper gives 3%. Yes, I did just say percent. Don't know why. So we do need to go through and do all of them. One day we'll just go through all of that, all the records and amendments, and do them all. Make sure the full thing's done. Okay, the maintenance must be at 11 then rather than 10. Because by now there would have been another reminder about it, I would have thought. Back on the summit. Do quite like this area though. It's got a kind of tropical Pashao feel to it. That's very hot marshland. Not that, you know, that sort of an area appeals to me, but just the difference to it I like. Right, so it's Chew Bollet that we want to speak to. You are a pioneer, are you not? Surely you must have laid eyes on the noxious fumes rising up from the Zoldorf River while on duty. They pose an obstacle, though not an unsurmountable one, for pioneer expeditions in the area. In fact, the Inventors Coalition has devised portable boats to aid in crossing the river. Yet all things come with a price. In this case, you will have to procure the materials yourself. Do that, and I will create such a device to assist you in traversing the toxic tributary. 3 squares of Dalmel leather, 1 jar of Umbral ooze, and a Twithrim scale each should be sufficient. Do this for me, and I will construct a boat the likes of which you have never seen. So that's what we need to go and do. And hopefully all the items are up for sale. If no, we're snookered. Back to Eastern, why not? Since that's all I'm looking to do. I need to actually go around and I need to do a proper This is Adoulin video where I go to each of the geomagnetrons and activate them all. Because, yeah, I need to have them all. No having them all is a bit naff. Oh, I didn't check my delivery box before I came out. How very silly of me. How very silly indeed. Chocotonic, yeah. Okay, so we need from Leathercraft 3 squares of Dalmel leather. Which, if you were ever a leather crafter back in the day, seeing that price will make you go, what? Because I know it makes me go, what? Because I used to sell Dalmel leather quite often. And I mean, 50k stack used to be alright. So 15 a single is ridiculous. Ridiculous. That's what always goes through my head when I say that, and I say it an awful lot. Do I have the Ramsgate? Oh no, you're in alchemy. Right, so we're after a Twitham scale and Umbral ooze. Oh, 1 left. Give it to me. Don't you bloody dare. Nice. And just a 5 for that, that'll do then. Good thing we got all that money last time or the time before. So that's that done. do we have... Nah, let's just go. Where are we going? What am I doing? Where am I? Who am I? Ah! I certainly hope that didn't just come through the recording, but if it did, that was my ankle cracking. Fred de Genetial. I don't know if I mentioned, but charging the kinetic units for using that. Alright, we actually need to use some. Cool. Is crystals. So we'll just chuck everything in there. Why not? And there we go. That's a lot of kinetic units. It caps out at 50. Diddy. YouTube bullet. Yes, I know I'm pronouncing it wrong. I'm being uncouth. Finished already? That was quicker than I had anticipated. Hold on one moment, and I shall craft your reward. It is done, yet do not think a boat alone is sufficient for transport. You must first learn how to use it properly if you are to keep yourself safe. Of course, practice makes perfect. Take your boat, cross the river once, and come back to me. Come back to me. Good old Treebeard. Oh no, that's not where the sear stump is. So this area's layer reefs have tree stumps that are called sear stumps. You say sear to any Scotsman and they'll know it means sore, but to us it's sear. So it's a sore stump. Hair stump. Right, so just for shiz and giggles, we're going to dive right in. Splash! Because that water looked like it needed to be dived into. The river is not suitable for swimming. Right, and the reason why I cast Jig is because on the other side, you lost control of your boat, sending you spiraling downstream. Because these jiggles do not like when you are unsnuck. So we Right, and now we need to go back upstream. I really hope the purpleness of this river comes across in the upload, because it's a gorgeous shade of purple. We're way back downstream again. You have figured out how to properly use the boat. Apparently. Come on, don't do these to me. There we go. Dolphin, oh. I just want to go fast. You. There we go. There's the Sare stump. Although they spell it S-A-R-E. But, you know, it's all personal preference, really. Right, Chibot. Boating is not merely about paddling, but also about controlling your center of gravity so as not to capsize. Have you learned this in your nautical jaunt? Well done! From here, it is but a simple task to find where to set sail and lay anchor. I am duly impressed with your skill and tenacity. Few are able to cross such venomous waters. Cheers, Gov! Onto our bomb. I just love the wee bobble when you get to the peak. Right, so now we need to go upstream. And now we need to go upstream again. And upstream again. I think this is the last time we go upstream. Right, so from here, we're going to get back on our mount. I'll go with the bomb again. Hello there, Velk. So if we've never seen them before, these are the Beastmen of Adoulin. I like them. Proper lizard men. And they've never really been an issue. That's another reason I like them. They ain't never been a challenge. Why you gonna dislike them? This is the third time I've done this set of quests. Well, this quest anyway. In the past month and a half, maybe? No, that's not the bit I want to go to. No, because that's a reef. So the actual colonization reefs in this area are big sort of palm trees that actually give you a walk across the river. It's pretty cool. It's another one of the really cool things they added with this DLC, I was about to call it, this expansion. There's actual things that change the actual environment. Right, so now that we are here, this is really what we were after. Dead home pointing. However, we might as well go the whole hog. Oh, not trusts. No. Crabby, 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 crabby. I think the way he skulls, he's still probably my favourite. Looten is glad. So we're down here into another one of the gate areas, and then we're going into Zapdos territory. Jiggity jig up. Actually really looking forward to when we have to make the run through an area in Adoulin called Yorcia Weald. It's like the Yatunga and Yotor jungles, but on crack. This even has, you know, walls that move depending on the time of day it is. And it's gorgeous. Again with the purples and the deep greens. It's very nice. Unyielding Tarajuk. I don't think we get any benefits for killing them. Nah. I'll check just to make sure. So while we're running here, and a random thought that just came into my head about the whole wanting to kill absolutely one of everything in the game, and again carrying on the previous thought of wanting to complete every Records of Eminence quest that's available. Are there any things that are on your guys' bucket lists that you want me to complete for you? Since you may or may not be back to the game if you aren't playing the game whilst watching, I'm happy to add them to my list. I want to do as much as I can in the game before they turn the servers off, whenever that may be. So anything that I might not have thought about it. So yeah, let me know in the comments below anything that you always wanted to achieve that you may never have done or just never had the time to do, or anything that's been added since you stopped playing that you want to have tried, and I'll certainly do my best to make sure you can see it. I really do like this area at night. It's pretty. Right, so what we're going to do is we're we're going to call it there. Because the next quest requires us to go through reefs that require demolition, which just ain't gonna happen. Not tonight. Hope you enjoyed that, folks. It was a bit different tonight. Not the missions like I'd planned, but we did need to do this as well, especially this month with the Wildskeeper campaign being on. So if you want to see more, hit that subscribe button. Doing plenty more with Jimmy Bonsai every Wednesday and Saturday. And if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, because that lets me know I'm on the right track. Anything you want to let me know, put it in the comments below. I get back to each and every one of them. For now though, thanks for watching, take it easy, adios.